Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brooke and today I'm going to be going over my June/July palette collection. This is now the third or fourth in this series, which is wow. I did more than one video on something. I'm very shocked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go through the ones that I've already showcased for you guys. Like, I'll put them in the same order that they've been in before. If you would like me to go more in depth in these, you can click back on previous videos and go look through that way. I will not be going through ones that I've already talked about just because I want to save time and get to what is good. So if you would like to skip over the ones that you've already seen, you can click this button right here and it will take you to where you need to skip to. So don't worry about that. Anyway, if you're still here, thank you! Oh my gosh! But girl, did you watch my other videos? Because if you didn't, I'm watching. It's not fair. It's not fair for me to make these for you. And then you go, I'm just gonna watch number 3 or number 4, whatever number this is, because I can't count. Girl, get on that. Go back, watch those. Just kidding. I do it. Let's go! Anyway, what I'm going to start with are the palettes that you guys have already seen. So, like I said before, if you've already seen this, you can skip forward to set number here. Whatever number it says, you can skip to that, and then you can see all the new palettes instead of these ones. This is like what I said, it's going to be a very quick go through. If you'd like to see my commentary on these ones from before, you can click on the previous videos, which I will now include in a playlist. Oh my gosh! Anyway, let's get started. So I did leave out a few palettes that I've already went over just because they were not really noteworthy. Like my new palette, I have the Z palette. It's not too important, so I'm just gonna leave that one out of the video. But I also have ones like my Essence All About Nudes palette, which I hate, but I'm leaving ones like that out of here just because I want to talk about, well, I'm showing only the ones that you really missed that were more important than the other ones in the other video. So now we're going to move on to the new palettes, and I'm going to start with Anastasia Beverly Hills. I want to know how many YouTubers start talking before they press the record button, because same. Because I just finished a section about this palette, but I'll do it again for you guys. So the first palette on my list is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I ended up buying this for my sister first, and then I decided one day at work, I was like, oh, you know what, I'll spend 800 points and I'll get this thing. And that is the best 800 points I have ever spent because this thing is gorgeous. I absolutely love these colors. You've probably heard any other beauty YouTuber talk about how great this palette is. I truly believe this is like one of my favorite palettes. I'm also a big art history nerd, and like the colors like Vermeer and Tempera, like things about art, and like Vermeer was an old painter, it just like really gets to me and makes me like smile. Anastasia Beverly Hills, keep doing you, girl. Love it. I also keep all of the little plastic things on top of my makeup just so it doesn't get on the rest of the makeup. Plus I have this nice white vanity and I feel like I am dirty and I get makeup all over my hands when I touch all of my products. So I don't want to get that all over my vanity because I'm not too sure how to get dirt out of this vanity and I feel like I would cry if I got it in it. So I'm just gonna be super careful and never touch this vanity ever. Moving on to another palette, I have my Essential Eyes 28 color eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics. You probably saw this in my random winter haul that I did. I really like this. The colors are very muted though, so you really have to work with them. They're like more of, you slowly work the colors in rather than you just getting an instant color payoff like the Modern Renaissance palette. This is more of a, you sit there and you build up color. That's the word I was looking for, build up. But I really like it. It's something simple to do, although the size is pretty large, like compared to my face, it could be a mask. You wouldn't be able to tell if I was here. But this isn't something that I would grab and bring with me. This is something if I'm sitting at my table, like I'm getting ready to go to some sort of meeting for school or something, and I was like, oh, I gotta do something natural. This is the palette for me that I would go to and use. Carrying on, I'm going to talk about another little random palette that I absolutely adore. You might have saw this in my vanity tour that I did, but this is the Strobe Cosmetics Hotel themed palette, which is supposed to be like from American Horror Story Hotel, which the reason I really loved that season was because Lady Gaga was on it and I love Lady Gaga. So I got this at the mail and sadly some of the colors are broken, like I just said. Pretty sad that I got it in the mail like that, but I'm not upset about that, like, at all. I would rather have these pretty colors than not have them and send it back for them to fix it, so I'm not too concerned about the colors being gone. But I'm just doing a quick swatch of like 3 of the colors so you guys can see that this is like the most beautiful payoff for this palette, just because the colors are super pigmented and it's just really nice. I'm actually doing all 5 colors, wow. Anyway, let me give you guys a look. Like, they're super shiny and they're like very metallic and nice. They're very metallic and like creamy colors, like, I don't know, they're just really pretty. So I really like those and I really like using that palette, and I can't wait to make you guys a look that could go with that palette. Moving on, I'm going to talk about another eyeshadow palette you may have seen from my vanity tour. Actually, all of these you probably saw from my vanity tour, so and if this gets uploaded before the vanity tour, because I am very indecisive about what video to upload next, sorry I'm repeating myself, I guess. But this is the Smashbox Covershot Golden Hour eye palette, which I love this. Look at this beautiful packaging. Like I said in my other video, shout out to my friend Allie for getting this for me for my birthday. Absolutely love it. Anyway, when you open it up, which is in the it's super chic. Like, this is very nice packaging. Like, I like how it magnetizes together. It's just so pretty. It's so nice. And it comes with these gorgeous shades. They're super blendable and super buttery, and they're just really nice for practical applications. I just wish this color was a little bit deeper and a little bit darker, but other than that, it is a gorgeous palette. And I really like creating eye looks with this because it's something simple to do, especially for your shirt like this. This is a really nice color to have with this color of shirt, like a burgundy shirt. Moving on to a Too Faced palette, I have the Love Too Faced palette, the Passionately Pretty Eyeshadow Collection. Ooh. The packaging looks like this. It's super cute. It comes with 3 sets of eyeshadows, if that makes sense. But it comes with these 3 little cute squares of color that are divided into those. The colors I have on today are this side over here. It's super pigmented and super buttery, which is what I would expect from Too Faced. Absolutely love it. I'm not saying I don't like the eyeliner, I'm just a fan of a felt tip liner instead. It works so much easier for me, it works so much better for me rather than trying to throw on a pencil liner. Plus, my eyes water every single time, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, stop crying, Brooke, please. Please stop crying. You gotta apply the eyeliner. It's just very difficult to get eyeliner to stay on my eyes because apparently I just am very tearful. So sad. I had this full spectrum palette for about 2 weeks, and I dropped it on the floor because I was doing my makeup in my bathroom in my dorm room, and I didn't want to wake my roommates, so I went into the bathroom to do my makeup and I dropped this thing right on the floor. But luckily, as you'll see as soon as I open it, all of the shades survived, which is super great. One complaint I do have about this is that this blue color, this green color, and I'm pretty sure a few others are duplicates of colors that are already in other palettes, like the color Metamorphosis. No, right down here. Metamorphosis and Hatter, green color, are both in the Alice in Wonderland palette, so it's just really aggravating that I bought this palette and I already have 2 of the shades, if not more, in a different palette just because I was expecting something new and something innovative, and I got the same thing I had before, kind of. I mean, the other colors are really nice. I wish this orange column was more red because I like doing a red eye look. Not a red eye look, but a red look around my eye, and this is more of an orangey color, especially you can see it at this angle. I mean, you can see it's more like red this way, but it's orange in different lighting. So I just wish I had a more red. Moving on to the next palette, my sister bought me the LORAC Mega Pro 3 from Ulta. I'm just super excited about this one. I love this one. The rose golds in it are super gorgeous, and the shimmers and everything is just so pretty. I wish I could keep the palette more clean, but this is the best I can do. The colors, you get a lot of fallout from them, which is a little bit annoying, so I typically do my eyeshadow first whenever I use this palette, whereas other eyeshadow palettes I might do it second, like after I do my foundation, but for this one I definitely do my eyeshadow first, just because I want to make sure that I don't screw up my foundation afterwards with the fallout that falls on my face. But it's a beautiful palette, love the colors. And moving on to my brand new Today palette, which I am so in love with. I've been waiting to buy this for a very long time. The Huda Beauty palette, the rose gold, textured shadows rose gold palette. I don't know, textured shadows palette, the rose gold edition. Look how gorgeous. This is another palette that I feel like every beauty guru probably has just because it's so pretty. Every time I see one of those videos on Twitter with the girls who use the fake lashes or are doing prom looks, they always have this on. Anyway, I definitely always see them use these 2 colors right here for like prom looks, and I'm just really excited to try some new things with this palette because I haven't really gotten the chance to do anything like more delicate or elegant looking, and that's something I'm really looking forward to. Now, that is the end of my palette collection for June-July 2017. It's really nuts how far the collection has come since the beginning, which I probably got my first palette back in 2015. So seeing how far it's grown in just a little bit of time and how much hard work I've put into buying each palette just makes me really happy. And the memories and associations I have with the different palettes is really cool as well. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button down below. If you'd like to see more palette collections or more certain things, like I'm planning on doing a lip collection so we can see all the different lips I have, and maybe I'll swatch them. It takes a lot of time. My arm stains easily, so I'll have a lot of swatches all over my arm for a while, but if you guys want to see that, I'll do it. I'll probably end up doing it anyway. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay pretty.